Welcome back to the last level, level 4. In the previous three level 1, 2 and 3, we were able to synthesize the aspirin, then we were able to check the purity and recrystallize it. We did the calculation of yield also, and in the last level we optimized the parameters of time, temperature and catalyst for you. Let us quickly go to the level 4. What does level 4 work on? Let us quickly go to the next. It will work on the TLC experiment, but before that we have to see the video. So if I quickly play this video and quickly stop it, I'll click on the next. This basically is explaining you the entire mechanism, how the reaction is taking place, right? So you can see the entire mechanism here, and I'll click on next. You may watch it at your own convenience. Let us go to the next level, next activity, comprehension check. So now based on the video they are going to ask you questions. So let us have ethanoic anhydride is the electrophilic reagent in the aspirin synthesis. Dash can be replaced with a different reagent when making aspirin. Ethanoic anhydride can be replaced when an alternative electrophilic reagent is used to make the aspirin. What changes? Leaving group changes. When ethanoic anhydride is replaced with a more reactive reagent, it reduces the reaction time to make the industrial production as environmentally friendly as possible. Reagent environment friendly, so energy use should be minimized. Let us have a check. Yes, we have done it correctly. Click on finish. Go to the next activity. Click on next. Now this we have done in the previous level also, but what are we going to do here is which of these alternative reactants react with 2-hydroxybenzoic acid to form aspirin. Now these are the reagent: ethanoic acid, ethanoyl chloride and bromoethanol. We want an alternative. So ethanoic acid, let us see UV light first. So this is definitely no, because is are at the same dot, right? So let us quickly see what is happening here. Yes, this can be used. And what about this? Cannot be used. This also cannot be used. Let us have a check. Yes, obviously. So if you see the UV light of ethanoyl chloride, it is almost similar to that of ethanoic anhydride. That's why. Coming to the next activity, leaving group. Let's talk more precisely about which one would be the leaving group if we react them together. Now if ethanoic anhydride is used, then this group moiety would be the leaving group. So I hope this one is the leaving group. But when ethanoyl chloride is used, only Cl- leaves. So both of them have different leaving groups. So let us have a check next. Yes, so here a complete comprehension is there. We have to fill in the blank. Both the chloride and ethanoate leaving groups are negatively charged. Obviously I'll skip the entire written portion. You may read it on your own convenience. What I'm just doing is the activity. I'm just showing you how it is done. So reactivity of an electrophile is determined by the leaving group. Better the leaving group, the more reactive or the less reactive. Let us select. Obviously more reactive the electrophile. Going to the check button. Finish. It is working very nicely. Let us go ahead with electrophilic reagents must have a good leaving group to produce aspirin by esterification. We have to select the property that make a good leaving group. If it is a good leaving group, then it has to be electronegative and it has to be stable, I guess. So let us go ahead with check. Next. Click on next activity, and now we have to compare the advantages and disadvantages of both. Now if I have to use ethanoyl chloride as an alternative to ethanoic anhydride, then if you see the byproducts are different, the reaction conditions are different. Let us compare. Who is the most reactive? This one is most reactive. Low energy consumption. In ethanoic acid we use 80 degree, while here it is not, so low energy consumption is here. Low reagent cost, you can see per liter cost is low here. No catalyst needed. No catalyst is needed here, but we need it here, so no catalyst needed. Less harmful reagent here because it is highly corrosive, highly flammable. Least harmful byproduct, I think here. So if I click on check, we'll be able to find the reactivity of the reagent depends on how stable the leaving group is a negative anion. So what is wrong here is no catalyst needed, low reagent cost, most reactive. Click on OK. Let's just click on check. Yes, this is more reactive, so let us go ahead. Ethanol chloride is more reactive, so reaction does not need a catalyst, right? Next, so it gives you a good understanding. Even if you select the wrong option by mistake or intentionally, it will correct you. That's a nice combination of simulation and knowledge, I must say. So this would be the best choice. Obviously ethanoic anhydride would be the best choice. Click on next, go to the next one. Now this reacts violently with water, right? Ethanoic anhydride is more reactive, no, less reactive, because that is why it needs a catalyst. Check, finish. Going to the activity complete, and next, and I guess the activity is completed. It was very nice. You just have to click on end activity and click on start over if you want to understand the entire mechanism. So level 4 was all about the reaction mechanism of preparation of aspirin. So I hope with that all of the 4 series you are able to understand everything related to aspirin. So if you want me to cover any other content, please mention in the comments, and please like the video. That will give me motivation. Thank you so much.